Once upon a time, in a cozy little village nestled between rolling hills, lived 4 curious and adventurous kids named Ada, Abid, Labiba, and Omar. They loved listening to stories, especially the ones their wise grandpa would tell them during the pouring rain. One rainy evening, as the raindrops tap-danced on the roof, the kids gathered around Grandpa, their faces filled with anticipation. Grandpa began, "Children, let me tell you a special story about a very important direction in our faith." Grandpa continued, "Long ago, in the early days of Islam, Muslims used to pray in the direction of a place called the Al-Aqsa Mosque. It was a beautiful mosque, and it was our Qibla, the direction we faced during our prayers. But something magical happened one day," Grandpa said with a twinkle in his eye. "Allah sent a special revelation to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. This revelation was called the Al-Qibla verse." "Guess what, kids?" Grandpa asked. "Allah wanted to test the devotion of Muslims and to make the Kaaba in Mecca the new Qibla, the direction for prayers." Ida, Abid, Labiba, and Omar listened intently as Grandpa continued. "It was on a rainy day, just like today, in the month of Rajab, 2AH, which corresponds to January 624 CE, that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, received this special message." Grandpa explained, "This change of Qibla was a significant event in our history. It brought the hearts of Muslims closer to the Kaaba, the house of Allah in Mecca." The kids were fascinated by the story. "But Grandpa," asked Abid, "how did Muslims know where to pray after the Qibla changed?" Grandpa smiled warmly. "That's a great question, Abid. Muslims from all around the world used special tools like the Qibla compass to find the exact direction of the Kaaba for their prayers." "Wow, that's amazing!" exclaimed Labiba. "So, Grandpa, what happened next?" Grandpa continued, "From that day forward, every Muslim knew they should pray facing the Kaaba. It became a symbol of unity for Muslims all over the world." Ida said, "Thank you, Grandpa, for sharing this beautiful story with us. We'll always remember the importance of the Kaaba and the Qibla direction." As the rain continued to pour outside, the children felt a special connection to their faith. They knew that no matter where they were in the world, they could always find the Qibla and pray towards the Kaaba. Grandpa concluded, "Remember, kids, the Qibla is not just a direction, it's a symbol of our unity as Muslims. And as long as we face the Kaaba in our prayers, we're connected to our faith and to each other." With that, the kids hugged their beloved Grandpa and felt grateful for the rainy evening that had brought them this wonderful story about the magical Qibla journey. They knew they would carry this knowledge with them throughout their lives, cherishing the importance of the Kaaba and the direction of their prayers.